What's going on, people? I'm gonna go straight into the questions like I did last time, finding out this really works very well. Um, Danielle, you asked to pick a song. I actually got three. Um, Last night, Awake and Alive, and Whispers in the Dark, all by Skillet. They've been really touching me lately. I don't know why. As soon as that song comes on, I'm not skipping it, which is surprisingly surprising because I'm getting sick of all my songs. um, I don't know why. They're just like they make sense, you know. I can't explain it any other way. It just makes sense to me. All right. Um, Joe, you asked like what important event do I have this month? I actually have a lot of stuff going on this month. None of them good. I have two really important nerve-wracking ones that are really just I'm not looking forward to. Well, one of them I am somewhat looking forward to if it's good news. Um, I'll talk about this one because it's the only one I feel comfortable talking about. Um, on the 17th of this month, my boss is going to decide to whether keep me or not because I'm still in my 90-day probation period. So please keep me. I like my job. It doesn't pay very much, but I need the money. Um, so yeah, that's my important day this month. I'm not really that happy about it, but what am I gonna do? Uh, Tamisa, you asked an artist that I'm into right now. This is going basically off of Danielle's. I've been into Skillet lately. I don't know why. I've really been into it. Just their songs have been making sense to me lately, and whenever they come up, I don't skip it, which is kind of funny. Again, because I'm getting sick of all my music. I'm getting sick of music in general lately. I don't know why. I hope artists actually start coming out with good songs that make sense again. Oh, and just in case you got people out there who don't know, I'm into rock, techno, metal, screamo, stuff like that. So, not into pop, not into rap, not into any of that. Sorry. Um, and Kira, you asked, would I force a religion onto a person that I'm taking care of? Uh, um, I actually know what you're talking about because my mom forces religion onto me. She forces me to go to church. She forces me to do a lot of things that are religious. Uh, no, I would not force a child onto that. To be honest, I'm actually a deist, and my mom's Catholic, and she tried to raise me as Catholic and Orthodox. They're basically the same thing, but like one believes in nuns, the other one doesn't. The other one has. They both have differences. All right. Like one believes that the priest is allowed to marry, the other one doesn't believe the priest isn't allowed to marry. I mean, is allowed to marry, so, or what I said. I don't know. Yeah. So I turned out deist. Um, Basically, I believe there is a God, but once He created this world, He let us just mess it up on our own. He's not getting involved in it whatsoever. Um, like it, I would raise a child. I would not force my religious views on him. If he wanted to be religious, more to him. If he doesn't want to be religious, even better. If he wants to go to church, I'll take him to church. I'll even go with him. All right, but I'm not gonna go to church every Sunday. I'm not going to do all that. All right, it's if he wants to do it. All right, only if they want to do it. I will go with them. You know. Other than that, the only person who's gonna make me go to church is my mom, and I have to go to church every Sunday. I don't like it. I really don't. Um, I'll ask my question in a couple minutes. My topic for this week. I know I got a little over bar last week about better parents and stuff. Um, I was just saying that on my opinion because like I was raised without a dad, and the closest thing I had to a dad was my uncle, and that's the way he raised me. Like not like that, but like he raised me like earn my knowledge. All right, they both told me like if somebody's picking on you, just go tell somebody. So I didn't like that, and now I have it stuck in my head. If somebody's messing with me, I'm just gonna ignore it for as long as I can. It's not very helpful anymore. Not when you're in your teens. Uh, just if you have an opinion, feel free to say it. I don't mind. All right, that's what this channel's for. And Joe's right. Yeah, leave some comments on our crotches. All right. Uh, yeah, my topic for this week is haven't you noticed that we're getting a little bit more technical? And by technical, I mean like considering what we were like. Okay, if you look in a historical view, if you look back around the World War II era, all right, did you guys see calculators that time? They're not anything close to what we have now. You know, we have cell phones and all that. The closest thing that they had to a cell phone was a walkie-talkie. All right, and they were bricks. I mean, they were huge, man. They were big. All right, and calculators back then, they were as big as a typewriter. They were huge. You were basically carrying around a cash register, plain and simple as that. Um, like we're getting way too technical. Like imagine this. I'm talking to you through a laptop. If you go back like 30 years or so and you say the word laptop, somebody's going to be like, "What's a laptop?" You know? Uh color television has been around like forever. Well, not forever, just like in the past 30, 40 years or so. And television itself has grown on its own. Computers, they went from being these giant things. They were just giant calculators back then. That's it. They were only for banks. Right? They used all those giant light bulbs that you see in cartoons and stuff. Yeah. Considering what we have now, that's crazy, you know? It's just mind-boggling. And I just find it epic that technology has advanced that much in the past couple of years. Like I just want you people to think about that because seriously, nobody thinks about it anymore. Everybody takes everything for granted. And that ain't right. We should give thanks to when thanks is due, you know? Alright. I'm gonna ask my question. I'm feeling a little tired this week. I just barely got out of the shower and I'm a little bleh. Steam still in my head. uh, let's see. My question. Who is your idol? And I'm not saying like just famous person. I'm talking about it can be in your family, it can be your neighbor, it can be anybody, alright? Who are they? Alright? And what would you do if you saw them? All right, like if it's your first time meeting them, or if you see them on a daily basis, you know. And if they are your family, have you told them that you really respect them and that they're your idol? All right. This is not just a question; it's a homework assignment. If your idol is like somebody that you see almost every day, tell them. All right, you're their idol. All right, tell them that you really respect them. Tell them that you love them like hell. Right? For me, my idol is Jim Carrey. And if I saw him, I would have probably blacked out, like from overexcitement. If I didn't black out, I would try to relate with him, you know, because like he's my idol. I've tried to base everything my whole life on that guy, you know. I've tried to be funny. Uh, I've tried to be ridiculous, and I've tried pursuing things even when I knew I couldn't pursue them, and I've succeeded a couple times. So yeah, that's my question to you. Later.